What is up, YouTube family? How y'all doing? Happy Thursday. I just want to get at y'all with a quick review. Somebody asked me about niche brands and what I liked, and a few brands that was worthy of talking about. I'm gonna give you my top 5, and then I'm gonna give you a couple and an honorable mention. No particular order. I'm just gonna tell you about the brand and where they're from, and just little small things like that. It's gonna be real quick here. Number 1, I would say Macy's Francis Kurkdjian. And there's no list for me, a perfume list or a fragrance list that I don't put them on. So Macy's Francis Kurkdjian, no matter what you get from them, is pretty much you're gonna be safe. Baccarat Rouge 540 is their main go-to. Of course, my favorite, Silk Mood, the famous Satin Mood. They have a few that's good. Can't go wrong with that house. Number 2, Parfums de Marly, another company that I have to put on that list. Parfums de Marly, you can't go wrong. I just did a review about Layton Exclusive. Beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. They're famous for the Layton, though. That's what surrounds them, the talk, the Layton. But trust me, they got a whole lot of other ones. Hurled and Haltan and a bunch of stuff that's really, really good. Parfum de Marly, my number 2. Yes. Number 3, Homage. Homage is a very good brand, Middle Eastern brand. They make different stuff. They're famous for probably Reflection Man is probably their most famous one, but I've tried that. I've had the Jubilee Man, which was nice. Didn't last as long as I wanted it to. Maybe I had a reformulated bottle. We can get into that kind of stuff later. But it was good, but just didn't last as long as I thought it should have lasted on me. And I also have an Interlude Man, which does last. That one don't go away either. That's a beautiful one too. Different, very unique smell to that one. So those are their, kind of like go-to colognes. They have a few more that's, popular, but those are the 3 that I'm mentioning. That's Homage. Where we at? 3 or 4? 3? I think we at 4. Creed. Creed is a good one. I haven't talked about it. I hadn't reviewed it because everybody and their mama has reviewed that one already. So, I'll review it if people want me to, but it's becoming too, everybody getting that one now. It's taking the fun out of it for me. When that first came out, that was a beautiful one. It still smells amazing though. But if you wear that out, it's gonna be a bunch of people with Creed on. I'm just saying, it's good, but it's gonna be a bunch of people wearing Creed because it's that popular now. I try to stay away from that kind of popular stuff and go more with unique stuff. That's me personally. But Creed is good, and Irish Tweed is very good too, which I like Irish Tweed almost better than the Aventus. This is my personal opinion. But Creed, gotta have a list, niche brands, gotta put Creed on there. Okay? So we said Macy's Francis Kurkdjian, Homage, Parfum de Marly, and Creed. So at number 5, I was kind of tossing these up between Niache and Raja Parfums, but I'm gonna go ahead and put Raja Parfums at my number 5. It's a very good brand, unique, expensive though. That is an expensive brand. So if you get some Raja, it ain't cheap. But you talking about these colognes is on a different level than your more commercialized stuff that's out there. Raja is British, and by the way, Creed is French. Macy's Francis Kurkdjian is a French brand. I meant to tell you that. So that would be my 5 right there. Macy's Francis Kurkdjian, Homage, Creed, Raja, and Parfum de Marly. In no order. I mean, no matter, when you're talking about them kind of colognes and that particular, you know, way they make their stuff, none of them is better than the other one. It's just all about preference at that point. It's all about preference. Like, I mean, you're going to argue that a Bentley is better than a Rolls Royce? And no, not really. I mean, one's more sporty and the other one is more luxury, but they both are damn good cars and a cut above most stuff that you're going to drive. So, you know, we won't argue about that kind of stuff. All those 5 are great brands, and I would sign off on those brands. Honorable mention, Niasse. I was going to put them on my top 5, but Raja, kind of like, I felt I should have put them in there a little bit more than them. Niasse is Turkey and Istanbul. It's a very nice brand also. Not too expensive. Their bottles are small though, you know. Like Macy's Francis Kurkdjian, their bottles are small, but you can get bigger bottles than the Macy's Francis Kurkdjian. Depends on which ones that you're buying. But Niasse, honorable mention. Good brand, very good niche brand. I vouch for them. Mancera, one of the best affordable niche brands that's out there. And you've heard me rave in one of my reviews about the red tobacco. That's my favorite cologne that I mean, one of them that I just wear. I just wear that one. Sorry. I'll be wearing that one like twice a week. I just love it. Yeah. And it's reasonably priced, so I can kind of wear it how I want to, and I can just go get some more, you know. So that's a good one. And the third one would be Acqua di Parma. Acqua di Parma, been out there a little while. It's a good niche brand. It's kind of old, classic kind of a feel to it. A real gentleman's type perfume brand. Very good. They've got some nice stuff, some nice oud fragrances and stuff like that. Very nice, man. Stuff that you're not going to smell on everybody. You know me, I'm going to bring you the most unique stuff that I can. And I want to talk about the most unique stuff that I can. Ain't nothing wrong with commonplace stuff. But sometimes, you know, you want the finer things in life. You know? So, top 5 niche brands. That's it. I appreciate y'all being with me. I told y'all I was going to keep it short today. That's all I wanted to say. Appreciate y'all. If you like this review, give me a thumbs up. Share this with other people. If you haven't, subscribe to my channel. I'll be back at y'all this weekend with another review. Probably going to talk about some clothes or something like that. Some men's suits or something. I haven't decided on quite what I want to talk about. But like I say, if you guys reach out to me, send me a message, say, hey, can you talk about this? Can you talk about that? You know, we can talk about a little bit of everything within reason. So give me a shout out. I'll get back with you. Love you. Appreciate you. Keep God first. Deuces.